All right, sup guys, happy Saturday. Welcome back to the Tahiti Files, another day, another level 60 guide and review. In this video, we're going over Captain Marvel, and the hope is by the end of the video, you'll have an idea of how she is in this game, how she plays, overall character design, and if you want to play her level 1 to 60. So, as always, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment. It helps me and my channel so much. I deeply appreciate it. We are approaching 500 subscribers. Okay, guys, Captain Marvel. As always, I'll start with the overall character design review. Then we'll go over the 5 major categories: single target damage, AoE damage, the fun factor, the leveling smoothness, the survivability, can she do red and green content. Okay, guys, so Captain Marvel as a whole, the overall character design. I think they did a really good job. Again, I'm assuming she's newer because when you compare her to stuff like the Scarlet Witch, the Juggernaut, even just looking at the costume, it's way more detailed and feels more fluid. When she runs, she looks like a human Captain Marvel. Her animations look really good. Her costume, you can even see like little dots and like you can tell that it's like textured. Really good model, really good design. All the skills flow, all the talents and trait makes sense. Who she is makes sense. The brutal trait, all of it. All these skills, nothing seemed to, there was nothing she used and I was like, why the hell is this the thing, you know? Besides maybe her actual actual ultimate ability, which is Second Son, which I am now showing those. It was kind of like, why is this, like, what the hell? But by far and large, all the skills you use regularly make perfect sense and feel really good. I think they did a great job. I think Captain Marvel looked like Captain Marvel, played like Captain Marvel, exactly how you'd expect her to play. Major AoE, over-the-top, dramatic animations, exploding with energy, big, strong attacks. Everything felt a lot like what you would expect Captain Marvel to feel like. So, overall, I gotta say, I think she's a 10 out of 10 as far as overall character design. There was not one major gripe besides the ultimate, which is maybe a 9.5 out of 10 because of that. But by far and large, she's perfect. Okay. So, single target damage, very, very high. Very, very high. I murder single targets. I gotta give her a 9 out of 10 on the single target. Like, it was insane. The only reason I can't give it any higher is because who was it who just, like Luke Cage and Moon Knight, like literally one tap every boss. But yeah, I mean, really, really high, lots of damage, lots of brutes, lots of crits. She feels great to play. She's very satisfying, feels pretty damn strong. Like when she's jumping, boom, slamming, boom, propping this, exploding, like she feels strong. And the single target damage is high. I'd give her a 9 out of 10. AoE is also pretty good. It's not bad. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I think it's above average. I think single target is much better, but she does have some pretty damn good AoE. Fun factor, I found her very fun. I think she's a lot of fun to play. You're dashing around, you're jumping in, you're hitting with big explosive abilities. You got a lot of different builds you can use. You can use an energy build, you can use a melee build, you can use a hybrid build. Overall, I think it's very hard to play her and be like, okay, I'm just bored. And a lot of these skills change with her talents and traits, so I thought she was pretty damn fun to play. I'd give her a 7 out of 10 as far as funness. I wasn't like, oh my god, I never want to stop playing her, but I definitely enjoyed and had a good time. Now, as far as leveling smoothness, it felt pretty good. She did struggle until you get some items and put on some nice plus health bonuses. She was very squishy. I did die quite a bit. Most of the time, these melee heroes like Vision, Colossus, they have ways to stay alive. Juggernaut, she doesn't really, so you have to be in and out using your cooldowns and doing a bunch of damage. She doesn't really have that survivability factor, so I would give her a 5 out of 10 as far as leveling smoothness. She kills green pretty easily, but once you get to red, you definitely hit a wall, and you need to get a few of those uniques that have some big plus health numbers on them, or you're going to die a lot. And she definitely requires a full equips, whereas like some characters, you can damn near be naked and clear it, right? So she takes some gear and some health due to not having any innate survivability. So overall, leveling smoothness 5 out of 10. And then can she survive you know, red and green content, which I just kind of talked about? Yes for green, for red if you get the items. Okay guys, so as far as the build that I ended up using, what I went with was basically I don't use any other photonics really, except a couple of like the AoE exploding ones. Basically I centered my whole build around Cosmic Haymaker, because again, I'm always looking for an ability that has some innate built-in crit hit or brute strike, which this does. You get 25% increase, plus it does damage based on your max energy, and it has high base of 28k to 42k. So this little swing right here, it does a lot of damage. This beats the shit out of people. This infused uppercut I use is just this: it restores your energy. This does more damage based on energy and has a high chance of crit and brooding. So the goal is use Cosmic Haymaker constantly, redo your energy with this, use Cosmic Haymaker, slam, you redo your energy, then use Cosmic Haymaker some more. Pop this, it regenerates energy over time. Pop Cosmic Haymaker more. And the whole gist of it is just keep popping as many Cosmic Haymakers as you possibly can to run your damage up, okay, and kill a single target. So I kind of built the whole build around this Cosmic Haymaker because it's the only ability to have the innate crit, strike, and brute chance. Of course, Glimpse of Binary is your signature. You pop, do a bunch of damage, you explode, you get a ton of damage boost, damage absorb, some photonic energy restores. So you can really keep your Cosmic Haymakers flying. Okay, guys, so the abilities I use: Mighty Punch, Infuse Uppercut, Ground Shattering Smash, Radiant Cascade, Cosmic Haymaker, Glimpse of Binary Signature, and then Crash Down Strike. As far as talents and traits, Photonic Empowerment, it just scales 20%. Your abilities that scale based on your max photonic energy have a 20% higher conversion rate. It's a big damage buff. Mighty Punch spins damage, and then Cosmic Haymaker deals more damage based on max photonic energy, triggers a large energy burst, has increased crit and brute. So this is like the premises of the whole build. Crash Down Strike restores 100% of your max photonic energy. So when I burn my energy, I can use Crash Down, boom, and it restores it. So now I can keep Haymakering. Glimpse of Binary, max photonic energy plus 1000. So as soon as I pop my signature, I get 1000 max photonic energy, which means my Haymaker that scales off of max photonic energy gets a big damage boost. And then Ground Shattering Smash, which is this, always critical strike. So that's tons of damage because it's also based on your max photonic energy, and you always get a crit. So you want to use that while you're full on energy as well. So full rotation, I like to start popping Ground Shattering Smash like this. Then I'll punch a couple times, pop Haymaker, use Uppercut, pop Haymaker, use this, let it get, pop Haymaker, pop Signature, pop Haymaker, Ground Shattering Smash, boom, and just keep them Haymakers flying. That's it. Ground Smash, Haymaker, Haymaker, Haymaker. And you see these massive crit numbers I'm doing while not even being geared. I mean, you saw a couple 200k pluses in there. So let's go ahead and get into the red curse. I'll show you guys kind of like how it plays and what it looks like, and then I'll get you out of here, okay? So let's do this. Red curse. Summon my my team up, and we'll go kill this, and then I'll get you guys out of here with a good idea of how Captain Marvel plays. So watch the single target damage. Remember, I just did Juggernaut. Watch that video for comparison to how high her damage is. Whoops, I missed. Look how quick he's dying compared to the other heroes I've played. Like, it's insane. Her damage is through the fucking roof, man. She's very, very strong. I have a lot of fun playing her. One of my favorites so far, probably top 3. Boom, 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 boop. Pop this, boop. Crash down, bink. I mean, non-stop 200k crits left and right, guys. Like, she murders stuff. Her damage is really, really high. I really give her damage a 10 out of 10. She just doesn't have that upfront Giga one-shot cooldown that like some of the other ones who I gave 10 out of 10 did, but it's very, very high. Crash down, boom, pop signature, boom. You got 330k. Drop down, Haymakers. I'm like stuck, hello? Boom, dead. All right, let's go kill Curse now, and I'll use my ultimate here so you guys can see what it looks like. This is the only thing I didn't like that much. It summons the sun. Watch. All right, so there's my ultimate. It makes the sun thing that constantly deals damage to the surrounding stuff. And it like gives you some power up, some damage boost, some cooldown reduction, things like that. And your energy constantly restores. He has Missile Shield, which is helping him. Boom, dead. Easy, very easy. And again, I didn't even die, so you guys see she's wildly strong. Really fun to play. Tons of like nice burst animations all around her. She does a lot of damage. She cleared red curse easily. I think she'll have no problem with the cosmic trial when I get there. And yeah, so overall rating for Captain Marvel, I will give her it's strictly based on leveling. I give her a strictly based on leveling, I will give her a 6 or a 7. I'm trying to think of where I want to put her. I think strictly leveling and leveling speed, due to the little lack of AoE and the survivability issues in red, I give her a bit above Cyclops. I think I'm going to give her a good 6 out of 10 as far as just how if you're starting fresh and you pick Captain Marvel, you're experienced fresh. I give her a 6 out of 10. I do think she's really good. I think she's really strong. I think she's really fun. She's probably my top 3 I've played so far, but strictly talking leveling, I think that 6 out of 10 spot's good. She's slightly above average. Again, green's a breeze, red, you'll die a lot. You got to get some items. And then once you get them items and figure out a build that works, which takes some thought, she's not the easiest to play. You'll fly through the content. So it's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of Captain Marvel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.